Hey, boyos!
Can you hear me?
Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Super duper, sure can.
Hey,
Okay.
Roger's still.
Hear each other except Roger.
Yeah, I can see your face. Throwing up all over the place. And baby, I'm a Dracula. Is a Dracula a thing?
Sure.
Thanks, Rex.
Yes.
Thanks, guys.
Yes, it is. Just now. Just became a thing.
You're lucky, Joe. It is. Otherwise,
Yes.
I'd be
Man.
calling it in. You ever heard of polydactylism?
I have. Why have I heard of that? Is that like just having multiple?
Dactyls.
Shackles, maybe. It happens in cats a lot. They'll have,
It's six-fingered cat.
they have way too many fingers. Six, yeah. I've seen
Six
one.
is nice, but 18 is ideal.
Exactly. I saw a cat one time that was like such a sweet little thing. Something like 15 toes. Like it looked like Chernobyl style.
Ow.
There he is.
Yeah, no
Yeah,
sweat.
because I'm Sam.
Yeah.
That'll give
Edit
me
some
time to
windows.
do some retweets, and I'm gonna drop the thing in some Discord channels that I'm a part of. I'll drag
Yeah.
you into hell.
Make them raid us. That's a great movie. It's worth being watched.
Make them berate us.
Make them raid us. Make them berate.
Long for drag you. Now it's Nate. Nate gets the hell seat. Welcome to the hell seat. That's okay.
fine.
We can still talk and keep them entertained.
Hi, everybody.
We are live just to keep you guys entertained while we deal with some. You know what? I'm not even gonna call them technical issues. I'm gonna call them dark forces.
Tactical issues.
Yeah, fucking dark forces.
Fucking Strahd is in his castle working
Sorry
away
with you guys, dude.
with those psychic machinations, twisting at his dials, trying to interrupt our internet service. Fucking, he already made it so Sam T couldn't be here today.
Yeah, that's messed up.
It's a heavy blow to the party.
It's unbelievable.
I mean, you'll find out.
We'll find out.
You'll fucking find
We're gonna-
out.
We're gonna fuck around a little.
Try and
and-
stop me.
I am prepared to fuck around. I am prepared to find out.
Yeah.
All right,
I'm also prepared to fucking level up.
Jordan needs it. Jordan's been hungry for that level.
There is, look, being a paladin at level 1, you are just basically a fighter who's a pussy. You're just basically a delusional fighter.
I mean,
There are multiple possibilities for that outcome today, sir.
See, I've been
pumped.
thinking, am I going to cross class? Am I going to add another class instead of another level to cleric?
you think you
Bro.
want to go the entire rainbow of classes?
Nothing wrong
Dude,
with-
yeah, level
nothing wrong
1
with the multi-class.
everything.
Eight
I don't
level
know.
one.
I think you guys are gonna need as much cleric as you can possibly get.
Ugh.
Just raid them
Fine.
off.
I won't cross class rogue.
Why not? Come on, multi-class and rogue is the only,
It's the
rogue
only
the
way
only
to go.
Kind of solid.
Rogue cleric?
But
Yeah,
I
I mean,
mean,
It hardly ever gets played that way because clerics usually get front row fighting, but rogue cleric healing from the darkness.
Healing from the darkness.
that's huge. I think you would
The
technically
Dr.
need to
Joe
get-
Jack story.
When do rogues get shit? We lost our DM. When do rogues get
He's back.
cunning action?
I am not sure.
Good question. I would have to look at the new 5e
Yeah.
stuff.
Hang on, I'm gonna look it up right now.
Am I back? I think I'm
Yeah,
back.
you're back.
You
You are.
back?
I'm almost
Alright.
done.
I moved over to the other internet connection because
Hell yeah.
I think it's better. I think it's better.
Hell yeah. Thank you guys so much for coming and joining us, by the way. If you can hear us out there, as soon as we're in, I'll give a bit of an introduction.
Well, you know what? I had to move to make sure my camera was working. We're in
Are we in?
with some minor setbacks in terms of
Yeah!
graphicness, but all the windows are where our name should be. Hello,
Hell
everyone.
yeah.
Hi.
Welcome, everybody. Thank you
Passed
so
the first
much.
Strahd test of the day.
We
Yep,
defeated
Strahd
the
tried to
first
fuck with us, but we won this time.
of Strahd's maniacal interferences. What up, A from Beyond? Thanks for kicking it. Good to see you. We are going to play some Curse of Strahd 5e. For those of you who don't know, Curse of Strahd is a classic Dungeons & Dragons module, which means just kind of a pre-written adventure. DMing that for us is our wicked DM, Colin Cthulhu.
What's up?
I will
everyone.
I will be playing Clunge, the forlorn paladin of the Raven Queen.
I'm Wikipedia Mauve, the kid detective with a dark history.
And I'm the bad Dr. Joe Jack, a doctor who's bad.
And not joining us today is Chombo, the mysterious horse fascinated druid. And we don't really know what
How dare
happened to
you.
him. Let's go ahead and get in there and figure out where Chombo is today. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Steak Night.
Wait, we got the intro song. Everyone slow down.
Rug, jug, 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 jug. Are we muted?
No, we're not.
No.
We're slowing down. All right, it's doing it. Shh.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
This is the theme song. They can't see. when we're fucking like with
All right,
technical
we're
and shit.
back.
Hello.
Back in effect. Here we go. Here we all are. I think.
Well, yeah, we're
We
all
back?
here.
Okay. All right. Well, kids, we find ourselves rejoining the party as you're all approaching the village of
Yeah,
Krezk.
can we get a recap for?
Yep, I was just gonna go through
He's doing
as
it.
what happened last week. We had a run-in with a werewolf. The boys were walking along, and they got attacked by a werewolf. So they went to get some wine, fought a werewolf very valiantly, killed this werewolf. Sam climbed inside of it before it turned back into a human.
That is true. It's gross.
And
Very disturbing.
It's a bummer.
totally horrific. And then you collected your wine from the Wizard of Wine's winery. You then proceeded to take the order for the Blue Water Inn back to the Blue Water Inn, drop that off. But the purveyor of the Wizard of Wines also asked you if you would be willing to take a cart full of wine back to the Burgomaster of Krezk.
Of course we would.
So you agreed to do that, and you made your way on a path that was highlighted for you on a small map that was just hand drawn, and you are making your way to the village of Krezk. You are currently very close to the village of Krezk. If you want to look at roll 20, I'll put you guys in the village so you can kind of see where you are. You're sort of approaching a couple switchbacks that lead to the village, so you've seen the big iron gates that are there. But right now, you're currently walking up.
Sweet.
So, I'm going to put you from the village Roll20 map, and we're going to go into this other forest path map so you guys can kind of get a feel for what's going on here.
Yeah.
How's that
Okay, great.
feel? How's that
This
feel?
is- I'm moving forward. Clunge up front.
Yes, so
That is the
this is
forward.
kind of...
Momentum.
Yes, yep, yeah, this is sort of the setup that you guys had
Right.
as you were walking.
Yep, it's
Totally.
And so, yeah, as
Silly child.
you guys sort of,
Yeah, as I think as I'm kind of trudging along, I'm telling these guys about another time that and then I remember drowning in the cold river, and that was not the end, and so I woke again and toiled.
That's
in
fascinating,
further.
Clunch. Where's Chombo?
This is fascinating.
He's behind us.
Such immortality.
so
Bring up the rear.
as you guys are walking along, the mists and the fog start to get extremely dense, and specifically towards the back, the mists and the fog are crazy dense, and suddenly you can't see Chombo anymore. He's just gone. You don't know where he is, and then in his place, the mists separate, and you see a very large, very powerful looking vampire who just stares straight at you and says, "Hello, my friends. You've been here for some time, and we have yet to meet. Consider this my formal welcome. I've charmed your friend and sent him meandering. I mean, what's the point of having toys if you're not going to play with them? I know what you're after, and if you manage to find it, know that I'll be back for you. Happy hunting." And the mists come in again, and he disappears.
Clunge runs and swings.
He's already gone.
He swings at nothing but mist.
Nothing
He cries out at the
mist.
mist. He cries
Okay.
out at the mist. He says, "Wait! Who the hell are you? You never said your name."
Clunge, no! Relax,
As
Clunge.
the mists separate, you see this zombie
Fuck!
kind of twirling at you, just sort of very slowly coming at you. I need you all to roll initiative.
Fuck
All
me
right.
running. Okay. Come on, Clunge.
Oh my.
I finally got a good one.
Good.
I rolled 6.
Okay. Hold on just a second. So anyone 20 to 25?
Negative.
No.
Oh.
Why is this not working?
Strahd, man.
Yeah, Strahd, man. Strahd's been up to it all day. It took me 4 times to upload the episode for Werewolf Radar today.
Strahd's in the system.
Strahd's in the system.
Protect the horse. A from Beyond is
God.
reporting on the stream that you are hella quiet on the mic, Raj.
I mean, I raised my mixing up. Now I should be the loudest
Raise the
almost.
mixing up.
Now it's the Roger Show.
Yes. Raj Nation.
Sorry, I had
Start the
this
hashtag.
It
Get the
left.
followers.
Thank you.
Thank you,
He
A.
says it's much better.
Okay, so 15 to 20.
Raj is the loudest now. Best
Yes.
Roger level.
I got an 18.
Is it
18.
too high?
Okay.
Listen, I work in extremes, baby.
Anyone else 15 to 20?
Nope.
Okay. 10 to 15.
Yes, sir. Clunge has a 13.
And
Okay.
Joe Jack's 5.
And Joe Jack's 5.
Wow, roll 20 is just not working for me right now. That really sucks.
It's alright.
It's a pain in the ass of a thing.
It still looks beautiful.
It's a pain in the
Well,
ass.
I mean, it's
of a
there,
thing.
but it's not. I'm trying to click on the thing that I want, and it's not giving it to me. But luckily, I have it right here as well.
Alright, well, we can talk
Okay.
some things besides initiative. It seems to be real close to
Wiki's
us.
up first. Yes, he is close to you.
Okay. Well, I suppose it's time for an Eldritch Blast.
Do
Good
it.
up.
24 to hit.
Ooh,
That absolutely hits.
ooh, the kid.
The kid's with it.
4
Out of the
to,
gate.
4 to damage.
Does
4
he?
damage.
And correct me
Uh,
if I'm way out of line here, but for some reason when I imagine him shooting an Eldritch Blast, it's from a snub-nosed pistol.
Yep, that's what I was picturing.
Yep. 100%.
Is that his spellcasting focus?
Yep. I whip a 2-chamber snub out of an ankle holster.
Two-chamber.
Hell yeah, you know that thing's got a name.
Awesome.
Dead daughter.
Clooney, no, that is the kid knows Eldritch Blast. The horse does not. Although, this horse could stay with us. Maybe we'll multi-class the horse.
Yeah, let's multi-class that horse.
do it.
It levels up too.
So the zombie is up, and he's going to come right here. He's got a very slow
Oh.
movement speed, but he can make it in between both of you,
Why
and
am
he's
I
got
so
a multi-attack.
I
So he's going to
believe-
try and hit you both.
Oh.
Okay.
Try it.
So first one is a claw attack against Roger.
Try it.
That is 8 plus nothing, so that doesn't hit.
Damn straight.
Then a claw attack against Jordan. That's even worse. His third is a bite attack he's going to do against Jordan.
He's
And
got
that is
3?
Yep, multi-attack. 1 bite and 2 claws. That's a 16.
Nope. Clang.
Holy shit.
Fucking assholes. God, I hate
Listen,
you all.
listen, I know what I'm doing out here. Clunge.
Okay,
He's
that's
died many times.
That's
Yes.
Zombie's turn. So you are now up, Clunge.
Perfect. Clunge clangs this thing away. Ha! And tries to strike back with his flail. What is him now? Is a Morning Star, is that the one with the chain or the one without the chain?
With the chain.
Oh, that's a problem for
I don't know.
Google.
Oh, that's a natural 1, baby.
Ooh. It's gonna miss, unfortunately. Yeah.
I like how you made that
He's
judgment
got a
call,
low
bro.
AC, but he's got a low AC, but it's not that low.
Yikes. Is that our first crit fail?
No, I crit
It
fail.
might be.
No,
Me
I think it
and Nate, I
happened
think crit fail all the time.
Well, that sucks.
Yeah, I think as that happens, you take the swing and just sort of swing way over it. He sort of bends down, and you just kind of go prone. So at the start of your next turn, you're gonna have to get yourself up.
No, okay.
And also, the chat has come up with quite the classing of possibilities for this horse.
Great.
Joe Jack, you're up.
All right, I'm going to I guess swing at this creature. Let's do this, zombie.
Indeed. Take a swing.
Okay, 11 plus 3 is 14 to hit.
That definitely hits.
Nice.
Excellent. 1d6.
The incision mace.
My dissection mace. My dissectionator. There we go. Dissectionator.
Grade. Precision mace. Scalpel.
5 plus
Forceps.
1 is 6
Mace.
damage.
6 damage. Good work. So
And then
because you
I
did
pull up my
more
mace
than
and then just swing downwards across the neck, going for a clean incision.
you have two strikes.
No, that's just the one. That's how I do it.
Oh, okay. I see. Yeah, so actually, when you do more than 5 damage, I actually roll to see what happens to the zombie, and at this point, one arm is severed off of the zombie. He's only got one arm left, so
Oh,
you hit
no.
it so
Movie
hard
attack.
that one of his arms fell off.
Aha!
Grody.
All right, that is now Wiki's turn. Back to the top of the round.
Ah, boy. Well, you know what I want to do is jump over there and jam a boomerang into his mouth to try and disable the bite attack, but instead I'm going to Eldritch Blast
Okay. I mean, that's pretty
Fair.
cool.
for
Fully
24
fair. Yeah, that definitely hits.
and 4 damage again.
4 damage again. All right.
Not
See,
bad.
the thing is, I have no strength or dexterity. Otherwise, I would try stupid shit like that.
I mean, you don't need it. You got a fucking gun.
Who needs
This
agility
zombie
and strength when
is
you have a
going to
gun?
try the
That's
same
how
thing
history
he tried
eliminated
last
strength and
time.
dexterity.
That's a critical fail, so
Yes.
that definitely doesn't work. That's a natural 20, though. So that's a claw attack against Clunge. So that's a 23 to hit,
Poof. Yeah.
and 1d4 plus 1 piercing damage. So that will be 4 damage total
Well,
against
if it was a
you
crit, I
there.
believe that's double.
Oh, that's 8, so 8. You're right. Oh, no,
Clunge!
so it's 6 plus 1, so 7. Total of 7.
7 damage.
7 damage indeed, sir. And then one last claw attack is a 13 plus 3 to hit Roger, so 16.
It misses, fool.
Oof.
My shield
Fuck
deflects
off.
all.
Your AC's higher than 16? I hate
It
you.
is.
Okay. I got one of you, at least, for fuck's sakes.
You did. Another one of those will kill me.
Yeah, right? Yeah, the Strahd zombies are, they're no joke. Okay. Clunge is up.
Yeah, this thing, like, as Clunge falls down, I think this thing falls on top of him and just like sinks its horrible
Nice.
hand into like his face, and like you guys can see one of the fingers going into Clunge's like orbital socket. And he cries out, and he uses his movement to stand up and kind of shove this thing back and strike back with something better. Fucking great. 22.
Nice.
Yeah, that definitely hits.
He's so pissed. He fucking is so pissed that he rolls max damage, and 8 plus 3, 11 damage.
Ooh.
And I'm hoping takes
Damn.
this thing fucking head off.
He does not, but you
God.
did really hurt him. Really, really hurt him. In fact, he now has no arms left at all.
Suck it.
No arms. You
Tis
now
but
hit
a
his second
wound.
arm off. He's got legs only. And
So
that
is
will
he
bring
only
up-
bite attack, or can he use
Uh,
the?
No, once his arms are gone, his claw attacks
All
cannot.
right.
Nice. Fuck
Although
yeah.
his arms do move on their own,
Chris.
although they have
Oh.
a movement speed of 5 feet, so he can
That's
still
rad.
technically attack you with the arms that are on the ground.
I
Right.
hate it.
I am
Well,
literally
Fucking awesome.
Okay.
what are
For
these?
future
this
reference,
magic?
That rules and sucks.
I don't know, Doctor, but we're going to keep these arms alive to see if they can use them to fight other things later.
No! Kiss him! It runs my eyes!
You're up, Raj.
All right, I'm going
Kill it.
to cast Cure Wounds. I see how weak. Clunge, you're
Thank you
you're
so much.
struck by
I
the
will take it.
beast.
If I'm not mistaken, I think that's a touch spell, though, so you have to pivot.
Oh goddamn! I can pivot though. That's still within everything.
Yeah.
Right? No,
Yeah.
no attack.
No.
No,
you
no
can-
attack
can-
unless you
well,
move out of the.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. You're
It,
good.
it depends on who the DM is, but
You're good with that.
the
Yeah,
rules
fine.
as written. You
He
can't
doesn't.
pivot.
He doesn't have arms right now, so it's a little harder for him to like reach
Yeah,
out and
fair.
swipe. You know.
I'm just reading touch.
It's
learning
alien to
about
me.
it, seeing if I'm into it.
It's better than misreading touch.
I've been trying out taste so far.
Okay, I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on Clunge.
Thank you.
Oh, max heal, 8+5.
Oh,
Nice.
yeah, that's all the way.
And then that
Good for
would
you.
be everything, right? That's my
Fuck yeah.
turn.
Yeah, that's movement in action.
Yep.
Huge. Yeah, I think this kind of like, it's almost like, you see like a fucking, it looks like somebody's ripped part of a mask off of a horrible rotting skull underneath. And as
Pretty
the
gross.
good doctor, I don't know, smears some clerical salve on him, it like stitches back. Almost more beautiful than before. You see how Clunge was once a handsome man.
Picturing like little fingernails popping out of your skull.
Sure being pressed through the skin, Chris.
All right, Wikipedia's up.
Get him,
All
Wika.
right. Well, let's blast them.
Blast.
25 to hit.
Damn.
10, 10 to probably kill, maybe?
Blast.
Absolutely. How do you want to do
Yeah.
this?
Okay. Well, I'm going to. You seem like it looks like I'm frothing at the mouth. Perhaps remembering the time that I had somebody pinned up against a brick wall in an alleyway that I knew I could just fucking take right there. But I had to bring him in, and I had to make it stick. So I hit my snub nose when I leaned forward, and I put it towards that fucking zombie's head.
It just explodes. I mean, it's a zombie, and so as the arms are both crawling at you guys. Even with a movement speed of 5, they would have tried to get you, but because you've killed the main piece of the zombie, the
Fuck
arms
yeah.
just sort of fall dead. The head explodes, and the rest of the body just limps over and falls. And you have killed your first Strahd zombie. Well
Hell
done.
yeah, fuck yeah.
Alright.
Clunge is going to immediately place a hand to the ground and utter a prayer to the Raven Queen and smell the air for more zombies within 60 feet.
Yeah, there are no more. I almost threw 2 in there, but
Right.
all you got was 1 today.
Honestly, I think we could have taken them, but
The
that
multi-attack, especially with all 3 of
Multi-attack's
you
a
like
lot.
bunched up like there, I
Yeah.
was like,
That
oh,
multi-attack is-
man.
Yeah.
yeah, that was very nasty.
Same.
Yeah.
Okay. So onward, I suppose.
Cool, yeah, onward. So what we'll do now is we'll go back to the map. I mean, you guys, have a choice now as to what you want to do.
In
Whether
terms of
you,
what we
you
just
think
fought,
that
As
you
a
want to
party.
go after Chombo,
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
that's fair.
I think we
or if you want
would.
to push on.
I mean, I think we can just leave him here as he came out and a vampire put a spell on him.
You see, while I've never truly agreed with his methods, he has provided hours of entertainment through his tumbles.
He does such flips.
Mom, what do you think?
I think we don't leave a man back on the street. We do everything we can. We get all of our resources, and we go pop these motherfuckers until we find them and get them back.
Oh.
Okay, all right.
Okay.
It's all right.
So you guys are currently right here.
I lick a lollipop.
If you're looking at the Roll20 map, and actually I'm going to reveal the bottom of this map to you guys. It's just what the gatehouse looks like. So it's the gatehouse area. Oops.
There we go.
Okay. So we have
So
not been
this is
through the gatehouse yet, right?
You've not been through the gatehouse. This
Okay.
was approaching the village. So you do still have your wine delivery, and also you have no idea what way Chombo possibly could have gone. So yeah, I mean, you know, this is sort of your conundrum at this point.
The problem
Also,
is the person
real
who-
quick, just because I don't did we recognize that was Strahd, or do I need to look at a coin and then remember Strahd's face?
I mean, that seems
Yeah,
like a pretty cool way for that to happen.
I have.
Yeah.
a
I mean,
history
if
of
you wanna,
+4,
if you
but
wanna
I don't-
investigate your coin, any of your coins that you have his visage on it. So.
It was a 16 investigation if I had to.
Yeah, you would realize pretty immediately that was Strahd. That he appeared in a mist. He charmed one of your party and then misted the fuck out, leaving a zombie behind. Absolutely.
But why would you take poor Jumbo?
Yeah, was
But-
Chombo special in some way? He just seemed to
We
be a
have-
normal tumbler, but a great
have
fighter and
done-
druid.
Yeah, I think
That's
Jumbo
even-
had a show tonight.
I've seen the powerful trick the weak-minded many times. It never ends well. We've got 48 hours to find his body.
Listen, I tell you this. I tell you this right now. Chung chung. I tell you this right now. Before I just thought Strahd was a dick, but now he is a sworn enemy. Nobody shoves around the chums of Clunge. We will find you, Jumbo, and we will probably find you too, Strahd, eventually many episodes from now.
And everyone in Twitch, hashtag Chums of Clunge.
Yeah, Chums of Clunge. That's
Sounds-
absolutely perfect.
Chums of Clunge sounds like a fucking like a charity that was set up to help Clunge get new teeth or something. I lost
God.
my thumbs
Okay.
on the bus. I need
Alright.
money to buy new ones.
In terms of
So, you
party
guys are right
direction,
here. You're sort of at this. Yeah. You can push on the
So-
gatehouse. I'll reveal a little bit more to you as
We are
this village sort of comes into view as you're walking through. You can see this area right here is the gatehouse that you're looking at in the bottom. So that's the entrance to this walled village of Kresik.
okay. So
I mean,
listen,
let's go there.
we drop off the vine,
Yes.
then we find Jumbo. We have to find
should
him,
probably
but we
take a
cannot
rest.
do it. We cannot do it this. Okay, we drop off the vine. We take a rest, then we find Jumbo.
Yes.
And chances are we kick in some doors, ask some questions, and we'll be better off in the streets
All
getting
right.
answers.
So
to
we
Chombo's whereabouts.
deliver the vine.
Okay.
We
So
find.
if you
we kick in some doors. Then we take a rest. Then we find Jumbo for sure, though.
perfect. So you guys want to just approach the gates as normal?
I think so.
Yep. Okay.
I mean,
So
revealing
as
that
you're-
we have cargo, not like an aggressive pack
Yeah,
of
yeah.
people.
Right. Yeah. Just slowly, like you're delivering something.
Yeah, I
not
think-
like you're trying to take over a town.
But
I
we
think
could
a
maybe take over this
friendly hand in the air. We have wine and a tale to tell.
Okay, so as you approach, there are definitely guards that are at this gate. There are a few that you can see up in the towers, and then two that are down a little bit lower. They all sort of reach out to you. Stop! Stop where you are! What is your business?
We have wine. You needed it.
Do you have to? Do we have a note from the guy? Or
Stay where you are. I will go get the Burgomaster. He will he will let you in.
You
Wait,
see?
please.
That's how these towns work. You just scream, "I got the wine," and the party starts.
Yeah,
So the guard
They
kind of
seem
goes
to
back,
enjoy these
and you guys
pleasures.
are waiting out front for a little while as you wait for the Burgomaster. The gates open, and the Burgomaster comes out with 4 guards. And he is a quite regal-looking man for a town that as you can see through the doors. The town doesn't look to be a super regal town, but this man obviously thinks really highly of himself. Beautiful reds, and definitely thinks of himself as a noble person.
Sure.
And one of the guards says, "This is Burgomaster Dmitri." And Dmitri comes out and says, "You are a very strange party to be bringing me wine. Where have you been?"
We have traveled many days through the woods. We come from the town, fellows. What was the town called?
Valakia.
Valakia. We bring this wine from the vineyard. Is the delivery?
And I don't know if I missed it last round. Did we call him the Wizard of Wine? Was that in the
Yeah,
text?
the Wizard of Vine.
That's what we call him now.
That's what we
the
know him
winery.
as.
That's what the winery is called. The man you met is not a wizard, but the winery is called the Wizard of Wines.
I tell them all of this. I'm like, they call the wineries the Wizard of Vines, but I don't think the guy was a wizard. I have met them and been enslaved by them before, and I think he was just a regular wine guy.
So Dmitri looks at all of you and says, "I will let you in to deliver the wine, but I will expect you to leave shortly after. I do not take enemies or friends of Strahd in my town."
Oh, well, we're enemies of Strahd.
Yes,
Yeah,
that's what I thought. I
yeah,
don't
he's
want
dead,
enemies of Strahd in my town.
Yeah,
Oh,
he doesn't want.
Well, I messed that up, everyone. I wasn't listening.
He said enemies or friends.
Yeah, he said enemies or
essentially
friends.
wants nothing to do with anyone that has anything to do with Strahd.
Yeah, I mean, I think honestly, we kind of pushed through the gate with like a.
Let's get some
all right.
pay. You know.
And then as we're walking away, Clunge is like, "That's like the only 2 things you can be with Strahd, I guess." I don't know
Perfect.
what he means.
I'm gonna flip the Burgomaster a silver piece and tell him to get some decent clothes.
Nice. He looks at you quite impotent and says, "Your time in my town has just been half. I want you gone by night."
Well, we don't get a
Wealthy.
long rest now.
So,
Alright.
as you kind of go in, the Burgomaster's house is where you're going to be taking the wine, and it is the very first house after the gate. So you can kind of see right here is
Yeah.
where you're taking the wine. You don't have to take it very far.
Yeah.
So he's allowing you to sort of come in
Yeah, we will do this.
and drop off the wine.
Yeah, I think we kind of do that grudgingly. I know this is the town where the pool, quote unquote, is supposed to be, but something tells
Indeed.
me that we're not just gonna run over to the pool, level up right quick, and head off to find Chombo. Or could we?
Well, after you deliver the wine, the Burgomaster says, is like, kind of gives you guys like I don't normally let anyone but humans in these walls, but I appreciate you bringing the wine, so if there's anything you need, we don't have any stores, but you can wander around town and talk to people. There are some farms, there may be some vegetables you could eat or something if you must.
And then I'm gonna speak to Nate and Gnomish. Do we ask them about the pool?
I don't think we're getting much out of the Booger Master here.
All right.
Uh,
We're gonna have to figure that one out on our own.
seeing as
All
Clunge
right.
doesn't speak Gnomish, he says, "What about the pool?"
The Burgmaster sort of looks at you funny and says, "What pool?"
Okay,
Oh,
let's
nothing.
charm the
Yeah.
Burger Master.
Go ahead. Shit, hold on. Let me pull up his stat block. Oh fuck.
What won't you charm, Nate?
Listen, sometimes motherfuckers need charming. And honestly, we're not gonna be here for long anyway. And he seems like a dick.
First of all, we should have an open and honest conversation about our role-playing standard or strategy, and should we maybe try to seduce Strahd?
I want to. I don't know. I hate him now, but he seems so powerful.
Can we beat this like I beat Outer Worlds and just lie to the final boss?
Perhaps I can.
Okay, go ahead. You're trying to roll the charmer?
Yeah, it's a
Yeah, go ahead.
saving throw 14.
Okay. That's a fail.
Yeah.
All right. Well, for the next hour, he is regards us as friendly acquaintances, and when this
Amazing.
after the hour, he's going to know that we cast a spell on him.
Oh my god! Honestly,
So you've got an hour.
I
Oh,
think
fuck.
I think having seen that happen, Clunge is like, I don't speak so well. Allow my friend to ask again. He's more eloquent. And I think the kid just explodes in a puff of charm dust or something. And take it away, Nate. He's yours.
Burger, what was your name again? Vincenzo, the Burger Master?
Dimitri.
Dimitri.
Oh, Wikipedia, you know, my name is Dimitri.
Hey, trio, the Demeets.
We've got Dimitri.
We've heard tell of a beautiful a pool blessed by white sun
Yes.
somewhere around here. I'm falling into your accent now.
You are.
Yeah. It's so hard. I had this fucking conversation with my wife. I'm like, I want to do like a shitty British accent for this dude, but his name is Dimitri. Like, what am I supposed to do?
Listen.
There's no fucking choice.
Dimitri too in London. In the south, come on.
I need to call you for accent help before each show is what needs to happen. Yes, so he says, of course, my friends, it is on the far end of Kresik. I will send a guard to escort you over to the pool. Is there anything else you need?
Do you not want to come
anything you
with
can do?
us?
Oh, that's okay.
sh-
First of all, we could get
Sure,
him to come with
I will.
us, deal with him in the
I will
forest.
escort you. Oh God.
Now you're
yes.
speaking my language, other gnome.
He will act friendly towards you. I don't know that
Yeah,
you can
he'll-
convince him to leave his walled city.
No, true.
But you can definitely try.
True.
But
Any,
if
I
you
think
guys
anything
want,
that he
we will move
perceives as
over.
harmful is
Honestly, I think it's probably best to keep him with us.
Yes.
Anyone under the effects of your charm spell, specifically like other arcanists can kind of tell that shit. Like, you know, you can tell when somebody's day drinking.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough.
yeah.
I think it's the type of thing where they're like, he's got a little bit of a charm on him.
What a quaint way to
Yeah,
call
because of
having
the
alcohol.
hearts that are over his head.
That's what I used to call it. Getting drunk in the daytime. I got a little bit of a charm on me. Somebody cast charm person, if you know what I mean. I did refer to eating mushrooms as casting speak with plants recently, and I think that's gonna.
Pretty good.
Stick.
I think that's gonna stick.
Yeah.
The kids are loving it.
All right, so if you scroll up on the map, I did reveal most of the town.
Okay.
The very tip top, where I'm gonna show you now. Oops, I'm on the
Yeah. I
wrong
see it.
is the pool.
All right.
So
I think
you can. I'm just going to put a guard token up there. I'm not gonna really throw your.
Sure.
You know, I can throw your guys' tokens on there. I wasn't sure we would get here today, so I did not.
If you want to, that's
prepared.
fine. But it's also enough to just see the map. I do think that we're gonna bring the Burgermeister with us, and I think that we're gonna almost weekend at Bernie's him a little bit.
Cool.
And the whole time, I think.
So the hard path is climbing. If you kind of see where I'm pointing right here, all these little arrows, these are switchbacks that lead up to this big abbey that is at the top of the hill of Kresik. This is kind of what this town is built around. And then the pool is over here. So those switchbacks are not going to help you. You're going to have to go around this way.
Yeah, that's fine. I think this path
and
to the
then
left.
over here to the pool. Yep.
Yeah,
perfect.
and I think as we're going, I mean.
Yeah, do you want to do anything as you're going?
I mean, I guess I want to try to convince his guards to leave him alone with us. Just us.
Right now,
friends.
it's just him. Yeah, right now it's just him.
Right.
Yeah, he was going to send a guard, and then you were like, no, come with us. And he was like, perfect. And you guys are on your way.
Great.
Yeah, well,
day
That's how
drinking.
it works.
let's speaking to that, let's take a little bit of the wine. We'll share some cups on the way over. Get the Burgermeister a little in him.
Absolutely.
Yeah, they've been out of wine. The town has been. I mean, as you loaded everything in, you saw that there was no wine left in the bottom, and he's the one that keeps the wine for the entire town. So, he's quite happy to drink with the three of you,
greedy
with his friends. Yeah.
I think with his good friends, God, charm person. I don't use it nearly enough.
It's good.
I think we are conditioned to think of it as a dangerous thing, but it's like it's so important.
I mean, it worked really well for you.
It worked really well. I think as we go, I know this isn't a great idea, but I think Clunge is telling the Burgermeister, the story about the. Like, we had a lady, she read our cards, and she say, come to the pool, so we are here to seek out the pool. And then someone tell us that maybe these are pieces to defeat Strahd. And we did not care so much, but then he kidnapped our druid. And, well, he didn't kidnap him, he put the charm on him. You know about that, right? That's a high five off him.
Even under charm person, he doesn't like talk of Strahd. You can see it just makes him nervous. He's not upset. But he's not responding.
I kind of want to,
like that.
maybe
He's
I could
just sort of
press that a little bit and be like, what is this? You try to float above Strahd. You think he will not come here someday to ask you which side you take?
And he is very short and says, he's been here many times. He can come and go as he pleases. I do not want his wrath again.
I see. Okay, well, no worry. That probably won't happen today.
So you guys approach the pool. As you're going through the village, you sort of notice that this village is not really much more than a scattering of some humble wooden cottages, some dirt roads, some trees. I mean, you guys can sort of see the map now, but there's really not much. To the northeast, there's some gray cliffs and the road winding up to the abbey. And then under these gray skies, this pool at the north end shimmers and sparkles, shimmers and shines. Near the shore sits an old gazebo on the verge of collapse, with a wooden statue of a mournful, bare-chested man. It's paint-chipped and faded. It stands in the gazebo with arms outstretched as if waiting to be embraced.
If only Chamba were here, he'd be hugging the shit out of that thing.
He would.
Mambo, we miss you.
Jumping back to all of the cottages being kind of dour and dirt roads, and him having, is it obvious that Strahd has maybe like burned this place to the ground or destroyed it before? Is there does it seem?
No, I mean, you can make an investigation check if you want. Your passive perception, it doesn't look like things have been completely burnt down. It just looks like a really small town that has been walled off and kept from everyone else for quite some time.
Right, but it's not. It's a 15 investigation. It's not like obviously been
No,
torn down and rebuilt.
it definitely obviously hasn't been torn down and rebuilt. You can tell. I mean, if you're trying to do just an investigation of the whole town, you can tell that the even the abbey once was large and beautiful is kind of run down now. It really seems like this town just sort of built its wall and has said nah to anyone else in the area.
That makes
They,
sense.
there's farms. They're really, as he said, there's no store. There's no businesses in Kresnik. They all sort of help each other. It's more of like a barter. Like they farm their own food. They have their animals inside of their houses because it's very cold up here. This is the north, so it's much higher. It's snowy up here. It is definitely a more of a poor community of the three towns you've been in so far.
Collectivism that as a former cop I can't abide.
Wow.
But
Keep that
you guys
politics
arrive-
aside for right now. We're here to deal with the white pool.
Yeah, shit. I shouldn't have used that fucking divine sense. I would like to, God, my...
We got skills.
language.
We got skills. What we trying to do?
I know.
Yeah, what
I'm
we're,
well, I'm proficient in religion, but I don't,
Yeah, I
I'm
got
still-
religion. I
I'm
got
still
history.
very stupid.
Arcana.
I
Are you
got
guys
survival.
proficient in, perception?
I have a +2.
No.
Okay. Okay.
Well, what's
I am.
the actual wording from the card draw?
I am not. Yeah,
Oh,
what does it say
no,
on
I
the
have
Reading
it
card?
for
from
you.
the card draw.
It says,
got it.
look to the west, find a pool blessed by the light of the white sun.
Okay.
All right,
Plunge.
cleric. I feel like this is you
Yeah.
with your religious history
All right.
or regular history, maybe.
you a student of the priestly arts?
Can I? Because we don't know anything about really what's gonna happen here. We just know that we're supposed to find the pool. It said find a pool blessed by the light of the white sun. So I guess
Hey, Dimitri, this any good for swimming?
He says, no, don't
probably
swim in it,
freezing in
but if you're hurt at all, maybe take a drink.
It is good for drink. I was thinking this.
all right. I'm going
Plunge.
to. That makes me think that maybe I should take a little bit of this.
Ooh, yes.
I think we should all get a skein of it.
Do I have anything to even
No.
hold water?
Yeah, you'll have a skin.
Yeah, if
Yeah.
you've got a travel.
Y'all want to take
Okay.
a drink of the pool?
I'm
Yes,
gonna fill my water skin with it.
Yeah. We need to bring some to Jumbo. Clunge
Okay,
will
I need you all to roll dice.
will indeed
No, I'm just kidding.
Clunge will indeed lean
you-
forward and drink from the pool.
You do need to roll dice, but they're good dice. For the first time you drink from this pool, it has the same effect as a lesser restoration spell.
Hey, okay. Great.
The pool is, as you do that, Dimitri says, this pool is fed by an underground spring blessed long ago by Saint Markovia. Its waters defy corruption.
Interesting.
It is
Very
delicious.
interesting.
I will take another drink. He's drinking.
Other than
deeply
that, the
of
water
this.
tastes very sweet and fresh. So not only is it restorative, but it's also delicious.
Oh,
Absolutely.
Topo Chico.
Yeah, Clunge is going nuts on this. Clunge, like he's in it like this fucking, high C ecto cooler. You can't get this shit anymore. It's so delicious. I would also like to fill skin. Is that all right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think we all.
Yeah, I mean, I think this is
wanted
the only time Dimitri would ever let that happen. But as of right now, he's
Correct.
like, go ahead.
Great.
Yeah, I already did that, of course.
Great.
that. Yeah, let's get Dimitri a little drunker to do it. Pour a couple more cups.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Thanks.
I-
Thank you to friendship, Dimitri.
I want to make sure that we're not missing something.
I can do a
Um,
religion to sense like religious
Go ahead.
nature of this place to see if there's like a ritual spot that we have to
Absolutely.
activate. Like there's something here.
Go ahead.
Sure. You could.
Roll it.
Do you have guidance?
Roll it.
No, I
No,
swallowed the
there's-
spit
yeah,
that
there's
was
Chombo.
spit at me.
Goddamn Chombo being taken by Strahd.
But that's alright, because I got 15 plus 4 is 19 to sense
That'll
any,
do it.
any bit of a...
You get a very big, like, you feel almost like a beating heart, like, whoom, whoom, from the gazebo that has the statue in it.
Okay.
Wooden gazebo with the statue in the middle.
Oh, cool.
Guys,
Is it in the
that's-
it's in the middle of the pool?
No, the gazebo is off to the side.
Okay.
So yeah, there's the pool.
Oh, I see
so
it, I
on
see
its
it, I see
on
it.
its shore sits an old gazebo on the verge of collapse. A wooden statue of a mournful, bare-chested man.
Alright. Everyone, that, I'm getting some sort of sense that gazebo's more than it seems. It might be a religious altar of some sort. There's a great power going wow, wow, wow from it.
Roger, how much was that?
It was a 19.
Okay. So that was religion. Do just a basic investigation check now that you're over by the.
Alright.
I can investigate this. I'm
It's
a
a
detective.
14 for my investigation.
Okay. What? Yeah. Are you? If you're helping, then Roger can roll with advantage.
Oh, yeah. I'll just be helping him.
Alright, one more then.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, nope, it was 14.
Okay. So with the 14, you can see that it's not magical. The statue is not magical. You're not getting like a magical hum from the statue, but from the gazebo altogether. And as it sort of hums, the gazebo sort of moves, and you can tell that very little would be needed to bring this gazebo down. That it is barely hanging on there, and the only reason it's hanging on at all is that it's sort of surrounded by the hills and the mountains, and it's been protected, but it is a very rickety structure.
Very rickety.
I'm gonna ask Dimitri what the deal with this gazebo is, because it looks like it was a once beautiful structure. Why hasn't this been maintained? What's going on over here? Is it just lack of resources?
He says, we have no way to keep it. It is the snow and wind come in. It was a depiction of the Morning Lord.
Who is the Morning Lord?
Well, guys, do we do it? Do we do a montage and
Wait.
rebuild this thing?
Wait, I
Well,
have
that's what I
further
was thinking, is to get the
questions.
whole town together like in Elvira to rebuild the house.
We only
Yeah.
have like 20 minutes left. I have further questions. Who is?
Yeah, you guys have about 30 minutes. Yeah, it's been about 30 minutes. It's taking me a little bit.
Who's this Morning Lord? Is he the one who blesses the spring?
No, he says the spring was blessed by Saint Markovia long ago,
So who's
when
Morning
my
Lord?
ancestors. The Morning Lord was a protector, a lord of the sun, which we have not seen for many centuries.
Is there like a symbol of the sun, obvious, or something that looks like maybe it's that, something that is maybe attached to the card?
No, I mean the depiction of the Morning Lord, the statue, is pretty beat up. I mean, along with the gazebo, both are in really, really bad shape.
Does there seem to be anything beneath the gazebo?
Make an investigation check.
Do it, Clunge.
Can I ask the kid to do it?
Yes.
My eyes are terrible. I would like to help him though.
Yeah, go ahead. Roll with advantage.
Okay, well, that's the first one was an 8, the second one was a natural 20.
Mine is.
Nice. So,
Clear it out.
as Clunge says, like maybe there's
Yeah.
something underneath.
And he's kind of clomping on the boards looking for hollow spots.
Wikipedia gets down and sees, oh, for sure, there is definitely, if not an area, there is something underneath the gazebo. But you also notice that in order to get to it, you're probably going to destroy a good amount of this gazebo. As a result of trying to pull those boards up in order to get underneath it.
Okay.
Well,
Well, we have to destroy the gazebo.
I'm going to turn to Dimitri and say, Dimitri, my oldest friend, how would you like it if you know that I don't want to scare you, but I had a gazebo like this and it got filled with death spiders. I would like to pull up some of the boards and look for them. They are terrifying creatures. They will kill you, make your fingernails fall off.
Yeah, God damn it, charm person. Yeah, Dimitri is like, he tells you, you know, the town will not be happy if something happens to the gazebo, but I understand. You need to do what you have to do. Those spiders are so scary.
Dimitri, this is a preventative measure. Trust me, if we do this gazebo
You're just
could
gonna
remain.
burn all of Krestik. It's so great.
This,
do it.
this gazebo could stand for another 1,000 years if we make sure there are no spiders in it now. So go make sure no one is coming and we will pop up a couple of boards.
Are you trying to tell Dimitri to go away?
No, just, stand back.
Okay. Yeah. Go ahead.
Should we send him away?
No, I think he should go with us.
Okay.
I think
are you
maybe
gonna kill
we
him?
should.
Don't worry what I'm gonna do.
Gonna do some exploratory surgery.
Okay,
He's
yeah,
not
I'm
very
gonna
good at
pop up some of these boards.
Okay. Yeah, as you pull up some of the boards, like I said, it's very rickety, and some of the side pieces come down, and about half of the gazebo absolutely falls.
Fuck.
But you
Oh,
do
no.
find
Whoops.
you do
Oops.
find a case underneath of that, and inside of that case, you see
Oh, whoa.
the Tomb of Strahd. And the Tomb of Strahd is an ancient work penned by
Tome
Strahd.
of Strahd.
No,
Yeah,
it says
Tome, I'm
two.
sorry. A tragic tale of how he came to his fallen state.
Whoa.
The book is bound in thick leather cover with steel hinges and fastenings, the pages of parchment and very brittle. Most of the book is written in curious shorthand that only he employs. Stains and age have made most of the work illegible, but several paragraphs remain intact and readable.
Clunge.
I am going to show you the handout, the Tome of Strahd,
Oh,
but I'm also
Yeah,
going to read it.
Whoa.
It says, I am the ancient, I am the land. My beginnings are lost in the darkness of the past. I was the warrior. I was good and just. I thundered across the land like the wrath of a just god, but the war years and the killing years wore down my soul as the wind wears stone into sand. All goodness slipped from my life. I found my youth and strength gone, and all I had left was death. My army settled in the valley of Barovia and took power over the people in the name of a just god, but with none of a god's grace or justice. I called for my family, long unseated from their ancient thrones, and brought them here to settle in the castle Ravenloft. They came with a younger brother of mine, Sergei. He was handsome and youthful, and I hated him for both. From the families of the valley, one spirit shone above all others, a rare beauty who was called perfection, joy, and treasure. Her name was Tatiana, and I longed for her to be mine. I loved her with all my heart. I loved her for her youth, I loved her for her joy, but she spurned me. Old One was my name to her, elder and brother also. Her heart went to Sergei. They were betrothed. The date was set. With words, she called me brother, but when I looked into her eyes, they reflected another name, death. It was the death of the age that she saw in me. She loved her youth and enjoyed it, but I had squandered mine. The death she saw in me turned from her to me, and so I came to hate death, my death. My hate is very strong. I would not be called death so soon. I made a pact with death, a pact of blood. On the day of their wedding, I killed Sergei, my brother, and my pact was sealed with his blood. I found Tatiana weeping in the garden east of the chapel. She fled from me. She would not let me explain, and a great anger swelled within me. She had to understand the pact I made for her. I pursued her. Finally, in despair, she flung herself from the walls of Ravenloft, and I watched everything I ever wanted fall from my grasp forever. It was 1,000 feet through the mists. No trace of her was ever found. Not even I know her final fate. Arrows from the castle guards pierced me to my soul, but I did not die, nor did I live. I became undead forever. I have studied much since then. Vampire is my new name. Yeah. I still lust for life and youth, and I curse the living that took them from me. Even the sun is against me. It is the sun and light that I fear the most, but little else can harm me now. Even a stake through my heart does not kill me, though it does hold me from movement. But the sword, that cursed sword that Sergei brought, I must dispose of this awful tool. I fear it and hate it as much as the sun. I have hunted for Tatiana. I've even felt her within my grasp, but she escapes and taunts me. What will it take to bend her love to me? I now reside far below Ravenloft. I live among the dead and sleep beneath the very stones of this hollow castle I despair. I shall seal shut the walls of the stairs that none may disturb me.
Wow, cool. He's a
pretty
dick.
Cool. Sorry I read the entire thing, but
No
yeah,
way.
he's
Thank you.
definitely a dick.
Everything we wanted.
It's one of those things
Yeah.
where it's like even Dracula you kind of feel bad for, but this guy it's like you're a dick.
He's a motherfucker. I'm glad you found the book first. That's really
Truly.
cool. Okay, so if you guys want to go to break real quick, we can do that, and you
Love
can
to go to
level
break.
up. You
Ooh, what was that? What
yeah.
was that?
Yeah,
Fucking hell.
The tome definitely levels you up,
Great.
and also because you beat a Strahd zombie, I was gonna wait until the end, but on top of that, you get a second level up from your encounters. So you are gonna go from 1 to 3 right now.
Oh,
Damn, that's a jump.
Yeah.
Wow,
no
fucking
bullshit.
hell. That'll
Alright,
do it.
So yeah, that'll help. So
Hell yeah.
let's take a short break and pee a little bit, and then we'll come back and roll some
Short
dice.
Break. Get ready for
Huge.
some native daughters, everyone. We will return. Don't go
Music
anywhere. We're leveling up.
Love to level up. I don't know if you know what you just did to me there, Colin.
Dude,
But you gave it to
well,
him. You gave it to him. all unmuted now.
We peed and unmuted.
I'm trying to level up here.
Guys,
These kids are trying to figure out their
we're
level
leveling
ups.
it up. I'm leveled. I have leveled TF up. Level 3, and I think I can tell you how this happens. I think
Give it to us.
I
Baby.
think first I would like to try to I want to look at Dimitri, and Plunge goes, while he's still looking at this book that he hasn't really shown to him yet, he goes, Dimitri, run. The spiders, there are so many of them. I've never seen a nest like this. Run! To intimidate him away.
Go ahead and make an intimidation check. I mean, he's charmed, so he's gonna run anyway.
Okay,
but
okay,
just
yeah.
for shits and
I
giggles.
tell him to run. The spiders are here. The spiders, my god, the spiders.
He is running directly back to his house, but that is also in the same area that the gates to Reservoir are. But yeah, he just disappears and goes back to his house. He is running towards his house.
Right. And after he's gone, Clunge turns to the other two and he goes, you may not believe in the gods of this place, but they are real, and even the old gods deserve to be respected. And he kneels and says a prayer to this, what is he, the Morning
Lord.
The Morning
Yeah,
Lord
Morning Lord.
in this gazebo. And as he does this, you guys don't know what's happening inside of his mind, but he begins to weep, and the tears are tears of black ink, and you see for just a moment these huge black wings from his back rise, and he mutters an oath of vengeance in this moment to the Raven Queen.
Whoa.
And he says,
Rad.
I will kill them for you, my queen.
Oh.
I
Fuck
will
yeah.
kill them. And he rises with a new sense of magic and purpose about him, and he is now a vengeance paladin of the Raven Queen.
That is so rad. Ooh, I love it.
Nate?
Jordan's ready for that.
Yeah. He's been waiting.
And now we need to get
He's
the
been
fuck out of
fucking
here.
waiting. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, you have about 10 minutes left on Dimitri.
Plunge, as fiddles start playing in the background, wraps up this book and shoves it into his pack. And he says, there's not spiders in here, gentlemen. Something far more dangerous. I fear we are on a path to meet the devil. And he starts to hustle the fuck out of this town.
Clunge,
what?
wait up for us.
You know what? I think we were supposed to get paid for that wine. We're not getting paid for that wine.
We're not getting paid for that wine, yeah.
You're lucky it's not from him that you're
Oh,
getting
that's
paid.
right.
It is returning the cart and the
you're
horse.
right. Oh shit, which we don't do. Can we get them?
Yeah, it's at the
He's
entrance,
at- yeah,
we're running
it's
past
at
it.
Dimitri's house, yeah.
Okay, yeah. We try to get the cart and the horse and fucking boogie.
And then Boogie, perfect. All right, well, you guys are running through the streets,
Oh, this doesn't look like it's gonna be good.
and there's swarms of rats, swarms of rats
No.
chasing you in the streets. I need you all to roll initiative.
Oh my fucking god. Rat attack now of all times. God damn it.
All right, I got Jesus Christ. I have a 4, but
You
I'll
got
tell you
Jesus
that
Christ.
soon enough. And also, I seem to be a little bit more glowing in the eyes after we all leveled up.
Right. I don't know what
yeah,
half the
I see you're a
shit
little-
that I have to choose from means, so I haven't
Yeah.
really leveled at all. I'm gonna do that between games.
It took me a moment to realize what I
sorry.
needed to do for my level up. I made it very
I should have
complicated.
given you guys more time before the giant swarms of rats came out.
No, this will be fine.
This is just what the fuck happens.
Because you just are probably missing some spell abilities that you can add on for Warlock. But you
I
should
mean,
have the
there's a-
damage increase and stuff.
There's a
Yeah.
bunch of them.
There's a lot. He's got to pick. Extra.
Few invocation things.
Yep,
and a
invocations
boon.
that yeah.
You have to read some shit.
I do.
Eldritch
Remember,
Invocation.
warlock
there were-
can be a bitch.
If there was like 2 or 3 choices per thing, I would just pick one.
But there's 17.
You need to palaver with your demon.
Okay, 20 to 25.
Nope.
15 to 20.
I had a 14.
Nice. And then Roger.
I had a 4.
Jesus. Okay. All right, so plunge up off the top. The rats did sort of scare you guys.
Oh, yeah,
So,
they're scary.
A little bit of movement. They're gonna come forward on here. But other than that, you guys are good. Oh, sorry, that was way too far. Okay. Yeah, so plunge up top.
Okay, plunge up top. I'm trying to figure out what to do with my new cool toys. So it's 2 swarms.
2 swarms of rats, correct.
Okay, so plunge looks up
Say
to
all
the
of it.
Steps backwards?
No, that was an accident. Roll 20. Plunge glances to the sky and he sees you over in a circle and he walks forward, unbothered, and he flashes a terrifying glance at these swarms of rats. His eyes completely ink black, and I will be casting Bane on both of them.
Oh.
And he says, You would dare stand between an agent of the Raven Queen and his egress? I do not dispel those. Up to 3 creatures of your choice. So I guess in this case it would be 2 swarms of creatures. Let's make charisma saving throws.
Okay.
It'll have to be 12. Not bad.
Let me make sure I have a swarm of raven. Okay. Okay, what are they making?
Charisma saving throws. You gotta beat a 12.
That is a 12, but I have -2 charisma, so that's a 10.
So that one whiffs. You got one more.
Oh, yeah, that's right, okay. That's a 16 -2, so that's a 14.
That passes. Okay, so let's say the one on the right or the one on the left is baned, which means that whenever a target that fails the saving throw makes an attack roll or a saving throw before the spell ends, the target must make a D4 and subtract the number from the attack roll or saving throw.
Damn, okay.
Yeah.
So a D4 from anything that, we'll say the one that is has the red dot
Yeah.
on it is the one that got hit with Bane.
Perfect.
That's also swarm number 1. Cool. Okay. Is that your go?
Fuck you, swarm number 1. That was my go, but I walked 40 feet. So I'm back to right about there.
It was a mighty step, though.
It was
Okay.
pissed off.
So these guys can go 30 feet.
So they're just in front of
They
him.
have
now.
a bite with +2. So they are gonna come. They are both gonna come up and try and bite you.
Try it!
So
Feed upon my
the first
poison
one will
flesh.
be the Bane one, which is a 13, but that then -3, so that's a 10, which definitely doesn't hit.
Pshaw.
And then we'll roll for the one that is not Bane. That is a 15 plus
Twang.
2, so 17.
Not quite.
Oh,
Damn.
God.
Here's some fucking
Your
rats, though.
AC. There, yeah.
How long
they're mean rats. Okay. That's
How
the
long does
rats
Bane
go.
last?
Bane lasts as long as I am concentrating. If they would have
Nice.
hit me, I
Gotcha.
would have been. I
All
would have
right.
had to roll for concentration, but
That's a nice skill.
it's pretty cool.
Well,
It can
then what
land on 3 people.
All
Go
right.
ahead and
Waste is up. Yeah.
Eldritch Blast the non-baned rats. For a 12.
I know their AC's not high, but sorry.
12 might not hit.
That hits. Yeah.
Oh,
Said it's a 12.
yeah.
Yeah, 12 absolutely hits.
Guys, it's working. The formation.
Well, it's a hot 2 damage.
Yeah,
Nice.
searing hot too.
That's the one. That's the one that's not Bane.
Not
right?
baned, yes.
Yeah. So Swarm number 2 has lost 2 points of damage. Perfect. You're up, Joe Jack.
All right. I'm going to move 25. No. I'm going to show you what I can do. I might have selected. There we go. I'm going to move up right behind Clunge. And then cast Acid Splash.
Oh, hell yeah.
Shit.
Is that a cone?
It says, hurl a bubble of acid. Choose 1 or 2 creatures who you can see within range. If you choose 2, they must be within 5 feet of each other, which they are.
They definitely are.
Target must succeed a dexterity saving throw or take
Ooh.
1d6 acid damage.
Oh wow, that's incredible.
Damn. Is that ongoing or just...
Dex save? No,
Yeah,
it's
of
just the
12.
once. Dex save of 12.
Keeping in mind that
Swarm of... Oh, that's ravens, not rats.
the Bane one is taking a minus D4 to that.
Oh, yeah. So, what is it? Dex save
Of 12.
is +0.
Phil,
And a 13.
Damn.
which one was the one that was banged?
8. The one that failed.
Yeah.
The first one.
All right. Well,
So then I rolled a 3 on the D4. So is that an extra 3 points on that one?
No. It doesn't do any extra
Oh,
damage.
it takes it from the. I get it. It's from the roll.
Yeah.
Yep, it's from the roll. Okay. So what? Yeah, 1 succeeds, 1 fails. The
excellent.
Bane 1 succeeds. So
And,
the D6. How much acid damage?
5, and I took out a vial.
Nice.
Is how I did
Nice.
it. I prestidigitated a vial and threw it at the rats for my acid
Oh, yeah.
splash bubble.
All right, Clunge is up.
Oh, great. Fuck yeah. What does any of this shit do? Oh,
You're welcome for
God.
throwing you directly into
Gotta have
combat.
this.
After
I love
level
it.
up.
I love it. It's so good. It almost feels like that fucking like X-Men moment where they don't understand their powers. And
Yeah.
we have to like get out of here without fucking burning the city to the ground. Or maybe not.
Yeah.
Okay.
You are also on the clock. Although combat goes really quick, you'll still have
That's
about
true.
9 minutes left once you're done.
Okay.
If you survive.
Spell slot.
And how
Okay.
lame would it be to get killed by 2 rat swarms after leveling on a zombie?
Yeah. It'd be a bummer.
Skeletonized in the streets.
It'd be a bummer for sure.
It's a bummer. Okay, I'm gonna hit the one that is banned.
Okay.
Or am I? 18?
Yeah, oh yeah.
That is
Okay.
it.
And as I do this, as this morning star flies through the air, you guys start to see some like black feathers flow out from it, and it hits the ground with this explosion that sounds like a craw. And I will do a
Nice.
divine smite. So that's gonna be 10 damage plus
Ooh.
an additional 10 damage
Jesus.
plus.
What?
Hold up.
Did you say 10 plus 10?
10 plus 10. That's 20
Yeah.
so far. Hang on.
How do you want to do this? He's already dead.
He's
You're
dead, Jordan. Stop swinging. Plunge. Stop. They're smashed.
No, nothing is ever smashed enough. Hang on. I just want to make sure that I'm using Divine Smite correctly. This is a Divine Smite. 2d8. So that's it total. It wasn't. I thought it was.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So 20 damage total.
What? But it is still 20 damage total.
Great. Yeah.
Yeah. He was only at 19, so you still killed him.
Great. As this thing, it just hits the ground, and you hear this crazy sound like 1,000 birds dying at once, and this crazy puff of black smoke, and these rats are just ash.
Boom.
And
Alright,
that's
well,
when I say
oh my.
gnomish to Jojak. I think we have to worry about Clunge now.
I've never been so alive.
Clunge needed that level up worse than anyone possibly needed.
It's so huge. He has come. This is Frampton comes alive for Clunge.
It is the rat's turn. They're going to attempt. That is a 16.
It's a miss.
Plus 2 is 18.
That's a hit.
Ooh, the first hit.
Oh man, thank God for some rats. Okay, 2d6. I'm gonna use my fancy dicecraft dice. 2d6. That's a 6 and a 3. That's 9 points of damage. 9. And that brings up Wiki. And actually,
Well, I will.
yeah, no, they're gonna stay there.
I'll Eldritch Blast them.
Eldritch blast them.
Oh.
Do you
20
have 2 Eldritch
25
blasts
to hit.
now?
I don't know.
You do,
I
but
think you would at 3.
25 definitely hits.
for 3 damage.
3 damage, you got it. Right. That'll be Roger.
All right. Now my eyes are continuing to glow with arcana magic. I move up to the rats. And I think this would be my turn if I did True Strike on it, right? Yep. So I'm going to cast True Strike on this now.
Okay.
And that is, you point your finger at a target in range. Your magic grants you a brief insight into the target's defenses. On your next turn, you gain advantage on your first attack roll against the target, provided that spell has not ended.
You're going to gather so many genitals doing this.
So I'm like almost going Super Saiyan. Like I have now an aura of divination around me, showing me the rat's weak point. And that's my turn.
Word. Okay.
Jordan, I don't know if we can
back
hear
up
you.
to Clunge.
Oh, my bad. Is that a bonus action? True Strike?
No.
Oh, okay. Okay. I wasn't
From
sure
what
if
I
you were-
see, it is one action is the casting time.
Okay. Okay.
But I didn't have to run up
Sure.
next to it, I guess.
My shit is all together here. Burn spell slot. Okay, I'm gonna drop Bane and put Hunter's Mark on this this wad of rats.
Okay. I think Bane dropped with the one that you killed.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Okay, and I'm gonna try to attack that swarm again.
Okay. What's the save?
Nothing. There's no save for Hunter's Mark.
Oh,
You
okay.
you just mark.
Oh, you're just marking him. Got it.
Yeah, I have to hit first for it to do anything. Okay, yeah, and then he just kind of fucking
Or
starts
roll your-
wildly swinging at these rats, trying to kill them. That's gonna be a 17 to hit.
Definitely hits.
Yeah.
That hits. Right.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
666. Whoa, that's a 5 damage plus the Hunter's Mark damage. So 8 damage total.
Nice.
Nice.
Not
All
so
right,
bad.
swarms of rats. You can see at this point that you've broken up the swarm. That they're kind of moving around, and they're a little. You can see they're a little less powerful now. You're starting to kind of separate them and getting through them.
fucking rat
I
kings.
like to think it's just like 3 rats going, defend Red Wall!
they are very clearly the good guys.
So rats are up. They're gonna take another
3 brave
bite.
rats
Oh,
remain.
nope. That's 2, so that definitely doesn't
That's a
go.
miss.
So Clunge, that's that. Oh no, that's Wiki next. Sorry, Clunge just went.
Mhm.
And I'm going to let these 3 brave
Yep.
rats know that as I kill them, they're going to grant me 5 temp HP that I'm just going to waste.
Nice.
When I hit them with a 12.
A 12 still hits, my friend.
Whoa, no shit.
Swarms of rats, not the highest AC.
Fucking A, they're
For
everywhere. I
9
guess.
damage.
9 damage, so close, but not quite there.
Ah.
There are now literally 3 rats left, just sort of swarming around, running.
Just leave! Just run! Go to your family!
Just leave us alone. And that's Roger.
All right.
You have advantage against
the one.
3 whole rats.
I do. Check out how I'm using it. I close my eyes. And I kind of pray to a god I haven't decided yet. It's what I learned while leveling up my character. Oh, that was a bad first roll. Oh, I rolled the same thing twice. So I rolled a 5. And with my eyes closed, I just kind of swing down on the ground.
A 5 will not do it, sir.
Oh, that stinks.
Is there a god
That's
of
okay.
super obvious outcome?
Now Clunge is up, ready to just finish off 3 rats.
Clunge does the same. He strikes down on this what is now his quarry. Why won't you die? Join her! Join our queen! As he strikes this thing for a 24.
Nice.
That
Okay.
hits.
Great. The damage done is immense. It is 7 plus
20.
plus 2.
Tell us how they die.
He just, it's not very impressive. He literally just kind of loses his shit and starts smashing rats and crying. Why do you spurn the gift of death?
Perfect. All right. Well, with that, you are out of initiative. I'll bring you back to the town map, and you can decide what you're gonna do about getting the fuck out of here. You're about right here. Right now, you're about halfway through the town. You need to get to Burgeon Master's house is over here, and you're at about 9 minutes.
All right, we need to run. Let's just keep going. Don't worry about collecting the rat genitals for immortality experiments. We just gotta go, get our horse, the cart, and get out of here.
We run.
Yep, sounds good.
Yeah, we run, giving no care to stealth or whatever. We get to the cart, and we full on just like sloppy getting the fuck out of Dodge. We just killed a bunch of rats in the street. The book is hanging halfway out of the backpack.
And as we start to leave, I'm going to do the Tommy Boy thing of yelling about the bees that are behind us.
Oh yeah. Oh, the spiders!
Bees!
Hey,
Spiders!
Hey, this is genius.
The guards at the gate recognize you from earlier, and Dimitri's actually on his porch, just sort of like waving at you guys as you and the guards like at first are like, "What the fuck?" And then they see Dimitri wave, and so they just open the gates for you guys.
Yeah, we wave back.
And out,
Go.
out the village of Krezik you go.
we have to get to somewhere where we can camp. I need a long rest like nobody's fucking business.
You used a lot there?
Yeah, we have to get back to... I used a lot before that, but then I fucking became a weird god monster halfway through it.
I will put you guys on the Barovian map so you can kind of see where you are, and you can decide
I kind
where
of want to
you
go
want
back to where we
go.
found Strahd and look for Chombo tracks. Is anybody a survivalist?
We could definitely look for some Chombo tracks.
So if you guys look, you are up here right now. Oh shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're right here. See that ping at the top left?
Yeah.
So, you weren't very far from Krezik where you found Strahd. or where Strahd found you and Chombo. I mean, like just right up the road.
Yeah, we got to get out of here.
The only other place you know of in this area is the winery. That's a little bit to the south of you.
Yeah, fuck it. Let's literally get.
That is where we have to return.
Let's literally start driving this cart back to the winery.
Yeah.
For sure. That's where we have to go.
Chombo, I mourn Chombo, but he's a druid. He will be fine.
Well, we have plenty of time, right? I mean, it's just been almost a day.
Perhaps he will return. I do not know. He's probably saying hang loose to someone. And they're like, what does that mean?
Clunge, your ability to grow bonds with strange people fascinates me.
I have a big heart.
Was any of us hurt that time, or was it all misses?
I got some damage.
Do you need a heal? Because I could heal you real quick. I got plenty of slots.
If you have healing word, I wouldn't turn it down. But
I got
anything.
No, I don't.
Okay. Do you have cure wounds?
I do have cure wounds.
If you can cast cure wounds on me. No, see, we don't need it because we're just. Yeah, if you can cast cure wounds on me, I would use it.
All right, I'll cast cure wounds on the construct.
Great. As we move.
I rolled the wrong dice. 1 second.
Great. Yeah.
All right. 4 plus 5 is 9. That should heal you up.
That is exactly what that's the exact amount of damage they did to me.
Perfect.
Cool. Great.
So,
yeah.
Where are you guys headed?
I think we are heading towards the winery.
Okay.
Winery. It was like a day to.
Is it a day?
Get there and back, right? From.
It's a bit of a trek. So you guys have been there, so you can see it on the map.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, as far as like a town or something like that, your other option is back to the Blue Water Inn.
I think.
Which I think is about the same.
My,
maybe a little farther. Oh, we can look.
My gut, well, Clunge's gut in this situation is telling him to go to the winery and get rid of this cart, get what little money they can, and then head head into the forest and try to find Chombo.
Yeah, well, and maybe
6
even
miles to Valaki, 4 miles to the winery.
We need a rest. First and foremost, we need to find a spot to camp
Yes.
for the night.
or maybe some woods to just kind of hide in.
Truly, literally just a clearing in the woods, no fire. We can only assume fugitives of like a religion. I think we did like some bad shit back there.
I mean, we definitely upset the locals.
So-
Yeah, we destroyed their lovely gazebo.
Either
Look, we-
way,
we're prepared to
you're wanting
montage
to
them back.
move
South.
west and not east.
Uh,
Well, I mean, on this road, you can really only go. So if
yeah.
you're right,
We just want to
Yeah,
get.
if you're right here, you've got to take this road to start, and then once you get here, you can kind of decide whether you want to go right.
And
or
that
left.
would be yes. We want to go down to
Perfect.
the vinery, but I think we
And
want to get
will-
the first order of business is get a reasonable distance away from the town that we just bilked
that you
and,
just fucked up. You got
and lay low for a night.
it. Okay, easy enough to do. So you guys travel along the path, or are you wanting to travel stealthily or just run?
I think
we have to go fast.
We gotta go fast. We probably have like 3 minutes before he wakes up. Like, they know we did some bad stuff.
Yeah,
Well, you do have
It's
a
probably
horse
that
and
bad,
a
it's
cart.
it wasn't that bad.
And
It could have been
the
worse.
cart is empty, so you could absolutely throw a couple of the light ones in the cart and,
Let's
and
do
run
that.
off.
No. Well,
with,
can we? What
with
happens?
time?
What happens if we overturn the cart next to, or like push it down by the bridge? Looks like we all fell down the side of the mountain into the river.
I worry. Some
Let's do it. He's right.
kind-hearted soul
I guess we have to bring the cart
investigate.
back for the money.
We don't need money. We need our lives.
No, it's fine. We will camp with the cart, and if someone comes looking, I will kill them.
Okay. So, yeah, you get pretty close to the bridge. You're now kind of in this area. Are you wanting to try and like find a place in these woods here?
I think legitimately the woods to the south of the bridge. I think like this area, like we want to find a spot to pull the cart over, you know, set up a quiet camp. And I'm not against the idea of like hiding in the cart, but we gotta get the cart.
Yeah. So as you guys kind of look for a place through the forest, actually make a perception check.
Hey, natural 2.
Ooh, I got a nat 4.
Ooh, bad. Okay. So yeah, as you guys are. Okay.
Roll 6.
2, 4, 6. It got better.
Whoa, weird.
It got better.
better.
Okay. So as you guys are kind of looking through the forest, I'll reveal a little bit more. This is a pretty dense forest area. You do notice though that there is another path kind of up where and you haven't explored this area yet. There is another path over here, but down in here is just more kind of dense forest, but it is pretty dense. You can see pretty thick in this area near the road to where the winery is down here, and you guys are currently in this like forested area in here.
Right. We shall camp.
I say we make a small fire, then just camp.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, we don't even need a fire, do we? Unless it's going to get cold. We all have dark vision.
Oh yeah.
I think we have a smuggler's camp, you know.
Cool. So yeah, go ahead. You can all take a long rest.
Hell yeah.
We will say your camping goes unabated. You're not bothered by anyone. You are good to go.
Great. Cool. Yeah, okay, so in the morning, when it seems like things have kind of cooled down, I think we push out and just take to the road once more. Anybody? I mean, should we be going by, like, back roads?
You know what? Let me go investigate, see if it looks like anybody's been out there recently.
Okay. Yeah.
I'll just go, out to the road, see if it looks like we've been followed.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead and make an investigation check.
19.
So you're going out to, like, the road, like the bridge area over here?
Yeah, I mean, I guess whatever road is closest to us.
So you guys sort of camped in this area right here. So the road closest to you would be like here. As of right there, you don't see anything besides like your cart tracks that sort of lead off into the forest. There are no other like recent tracks that you can see. It looks like it was just you guys on this road.
All right. Well, fellas, looks like we're gonna get down to that vineyard and get paid.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Let's return the cart for some gold.
Great. I think we do just that. I think we start out just back down this road.
Perfect.
I guess maybe looking out for werewolves just because it's happened before.
Sure, yes.
Yeah. That's not a thing that hasn't happened before.
Okay.
Yeah, so you guys make your way and kind of get to where you were before as you met the werewolf the last time, and you come into the winery, sort of pulling around the corner. and you definitely see the winery looks pretty calm. It doesn't look like there's anyone out. You know, same vineyard. It's got the 2-story stone building with multiple entrances, thick ivory covering all the wall, and iron fencing along the roofline. The trail ends at the open loading dock.
Okay.
And as you pull up to the dock, you don't really see anyone, but you hear the familiar caw of the ravens. Those same ravens that were in the trees above the winery when you approached before, and then almost like not there one moment and then there the next is the old man that you got all of the wine from originally, and he says, "Oh, welcome back, my friends."
Yeah, hello. It is good to return. We would like to secure payment as quick as possible.
Yes.
And he shakes his head, and says, "Thank you for bringing back my cart," then gives you guys your money.
The horses know you worse for the wear, so I think he might have a crush on our druid.
150. Is that what he said? Let me make
Yes.
sure I wrote it down. Another 150 for bringing it back, right?
Yes.
Yep. Cool. So yeah, go ahead. You can add that 150
Hell yeah.
into.
Actually, I have to say, gentlemen, you know, I hope Jumbo is okay, but what would he do with a cut of this anyway? You know?
Now he'd get a brand new surfboard for one.
Yeah, but I mean, when he says surfboard, he goes out with 50 gold pieces and comes back with a flat rock or something. He just left the money in the woods. Money does not work the same for him.
You're the last person I would have thought would have wanted to skim off the top.
Listen, do you know how many cavities I have? I need a great deal of dentistry.
Okay,
It's
so
a thin blue line punch, and we're all holding it.
All right, so we all owe Chombo a cut. No, you're right. I was greedy. My queen, I have failed you.
Well, she is like a thief queen, isn't she?
It's too late. Clunch starts to weep. He's eating gold now. He eats 5 pieces of his own gold.
Oh, all right. So, you guys are currently at the winery. Anything you want to do here before taking off?
Yeah, I'm gonna detect evil.
Okay. Go ahead.
Joe Jack finds himself
Detect
in the mirror.
evil? Oh, wait, hold on. I need to read that, so...
For the duration, you know if there's an aberration, celestial, elemental, fey, fiend, or undead within 30 feet of you, as well as where the creature is located. Similarly, you know if there is a place or object within 30 feet of you that has been magically consecrated or desecrated.
Crazy.
The spell can penetrate most barriers, but it is blocked by 1 foot of stone, 1 inch of common metal, and a thin sheet of lead, or 3 feet of wood or dirt.
You know, all those equal things. Oh, also, what's up, Better Than Heroes in the chat?
Oh, no. What's up?
Shouting out, looking for those werewolves.
So, you get a little ping from the gentleman that runs the winery, and also from a few of the ravens that are circling above you.
I fucking knew I fucking knew it. You can't trust these ravens.
What kind of a ping? Does he know whether it's an aberration or a celestial or whatever?
So, and this is why I wanted to read it,
Don't think it's specific.
No, it's just like a feeling that is evil.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Or good.
Yeah, and
But I'm
Well, not
pretty sure
even,
I can
not
tell
even
the
it's
difference.
evil under these rules. Just that, because
Yeah.
I mean, there might be good fae that are shapeshifters.
I mean, yeah, technically,
Right.
I'm, Clunge is undead. Clunge dead.
yeah. Does it say that you get to know what
Well,
they
like with
are?
No,
with
it just
detect
I know
magic,
if
it-
there's an I know if something's by me within 30 feet of
Got
me,
it.
or if there's
Yep.
been a magical object or place that has been consecrated or desecrated.
Cool.
Like,
Yeah,
that's
no,
it,
there's-
just
it's
a
not
feeling.
a magic place, but you can definitely tell that, like I said, he is something more than just human.
I
and
knew
that,
it.
A good quality of a good amount of the ravens that are above you are also something other than just.
All right,
ravens.
I'm gonna tell Wikipedia this in Gnomish, of course. Mav, there's something not right with this man and these ravens. I'm detecting evil in them.
What kind of evil are you detecting?
Evil, man.
You detect evil. You detected that they were different.
You detected that they were in some way one of those things.
Okay, well,
Right.
something's up with this place. I don't think we should stay here a while without
Well-
preparations.
Let's,
What's that spell called again, Roger?
Detect evil and good. Level 1 divination, cleric.
Oh, maybe he's good.
I'm thinking
That must be the
that's
fae part.
probably. Yeah. Well, let's.
As well, you know where the creature is located. Similarly, you know their place. This
Um,
can penetrate most barriers.
Does
Okay.
Clunge
Yeah.
notice them having this strange, this somewhat concerned conversation?
I mean, you can make a perception check.
Yeah, learn our language, Clunge. Context clues.
Let's see. Or is he focused on his money? An 18.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you can kind of see that they're discussing something and that you're
I
and
think
that
I
you don't
kind of
understand
noticed.
it.
I think I kind of noticed that they're concerned, and I reach out to shake the old man's hand, and
Sure.
I say, it is good to do business with you, friend. There are many strange creatures in this land, and some of us have to stick together.
Yeah. As you say that, you hear the rustle of dead vines all around you, and a very worried look becomes on his face. Inhuman shapes emerge from the vineyard, their limbs crackling as they trudge forth through the mist and rain. You see 30 needle blights in 6 groups of 5 emerge from the surrounding vineyard and make their way towards you in the winery. At this moment, Davian, the guy who runs the winery, turns into a raven and flies up with all of the other ravens that are above him and says to you before he does this, "Prepare for a fight, boys!" And that's where we're gonna end tonight.
What the fuck?
Well,
That's why you
30?
detect evil.
30 needle blights. Well, you didn't detect the evil from them. They weren't 30 feet from you. You detected Davian, but yeah.
Jesus Christ. Okay, well, I sure hope Chombo comes back next week.
I was just
Yeah.
gonna hope you guys have a winery to help.
Fucking hell. All right, guys, thank you so much for
That's a
joining
big one.
us on what might be the last episode of Steak Night.
Steak night.
I should tell you now that I'm going to be in the mountains next week and might not be able to do it.
You fucker. That's okay. We'll figure it out. If we have to reschedule, we'll reschedule. But come back next week to see what happens with Davian. You could have said something about the needle blights, my dude.
He didn't know. He didn't know. He had no idea.
I had no idea.
Okay.
I knew the ravens and Davian was fishy.
Yeah, but better than heroes. You just happened to be here for that. So I'm glad somebody was here that knows what what a bummer it is to find yourself staring down the barrel of 30 needle bloods. Okay, so we'll be
Speaking
back
of
next
which,
week.
isn't aren't you guys doing like your 50th episode tonight?
That's true. Better than heroes.
Yes. Don't
tonight.
sleep. Oh my god.
Twitch.tv/Better Than Heroes, episode 50. It's going to be an incredible one. 8 p.m. Mountain Time. Get out there and check it out, and then get back here next week, 2 p.m. Mountain Time, to see what happens to the squad from Straight Time.
Already, I'm thinking we can run. I got some acid splashes
Honestly,
I can throw.
I'm thinking it's time to run.
So prepared for running.
I can control flames. I became a wizard.
In Better Than Heroes,
This is gonna be bonkers.
Did you take a level
We're
of
gonna
wizard?
open on a bonkers map.
Yeah, I took a level of cleric
Incredible.
to increase my, prepared spells there.
Oh
I got.
shit! You split your class already?
Fuck
I
yeah.
did. I went mad. You gave me
Oh my
2
God.
levels.
That rules. Honestly, you're right.
They leveled up twice at once today.
I got
Harlan.
detect good and evil, purify food
2
and
levels.
drink,
From 1 to 3.
level 2 cure
Just boom.
wounds, level 2 bless, and then some nice cantrips from wizard. I'm ready to learn spells of a wizard.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Gotta get
That
yourself a
rules.
spell book.
Yeah, if you go over to the spells in D&D Beyond too, if you hit manage spells, you'll see a list of known spells and prepared spells,
Yes.
and it'll say how many you can still prepare in the top left, so you might be able to prep more. I went into my paladin
Nate, your-
spells, and it turns
Your
out I could
warlock will take you a minute. You got
prep
some
a bunch more.
locations to
I have a
figure
couple
out and
things
some
to
other
figure out
stuff.
what.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you want
Hell
to chat
yeah.
about it, we can talk about it in message and stuff.
Oh yeah, I got
Hell
a lot
yeah.
of stuff. I got
Yeah.
some stuff.
sick.
So many experience
Very
points
cool.
for 1 level, and then finding the tomb is an automatic,
Very
or the
cool.
tome is an automatic level up. So 2 levels at once. Good job today, guys.
Very, very cool. Good job to you. Thank you so much.
Yeah, absolutely.
For
It's a very fun and eventful. I'm sad
Truly.
Sam had to
Today was bonkers. Yeah, I can't believe you made it all the way. I was like, fuck, they're gonna go to the winery, and they're gonna get fucking bombarded. Shit.
listen.
Get it
Yeah,
to
for
yourselves.
that
These are all-
bittersweet DM moment where we're not ready for this.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, well, I don't have the map ready,
We
but
went,
it's
"No,
almost
no,
bedtime,
we wanna
so
fucking
we'll
try."
just-
That's
Yeah.
kind of what's been happening this whole thing is a lot of us opening doors and being like, oh, never mind. And kind
Oh,
of closing it.
Well, at least this time,
Maybe not,
the,
though. We did kill that fucking werewolf.
the 30 blights could have
And that
happened to you the
zombie.
first time you hit the winery at level 1,
Oof,
you know.
yeah.
So at least
Oh.
this time, you're gonna have a week to level up some stuff, and I have a
Totally.
feeling Chombo is gonna come out of the rain in the forest at some point too.
I hope so, God.
And I'll detect if he's
Um,
evil or good.
All right, guys. Until
All right,
next
everyone.
time, as
Make
always,
sure you watch Better
our
Than Heroes
sign
tonight.
off
Yeah.
line. Check out Better Than Heroes, 8 p.m. But our steak night sign
Don't
off
remember it.
line. Shine me down,
Shine
you crazy
down,
clown.
Shine me down, you
you
crazy
evil
clown.
Oh fuck! See you guys. Oh.
All right, and then we're gonna raid someone since there's people here.
Do it. Raid, raid, raid,
Let's
raid.
do Care Bears Gaming.
Yeah.
Bears Gaming.
Sure.
Do it.
Take that. Care
Get
Bears
'em.
Gaming.
Get him.
Give the
Oh, Joe
sunshine
after work. I know
spare.
Joe after work.
Or someone. I don't know what's going on. I have all sorts of
happening.
issues.
Click the raid button.
I don't see a raid button for mine. It's weird.
It's on the
Well, it
top
says
of the
it's raiding.
chat. It's
I
at the top
see
of
it.
the chat.
It's not on mine. Everyone else go.
The person who initiated the raid, Werewolf Radar, has to click raid.
Well, I think I messed it up somehow.
Somehow. I mean, it says rating JoJo after work. With
Yeah,
Yeah,
but I
it's
have to
just-
like go through it, and it said this channel's intended for mature audiences, and then the next one
Uh-oh.
said you already have a raid in progress, and I went, okay.
So were you not set to receive from a channel for mature audiences?
Apparently, I'm set for children. I'm sorry, everyone.
Children
Of course you
watching,
are.
That's it.
Fucking of course you are.
Joe Jack would be.
Yeah, exactly. Goddamn Joe Jack.
Well, we tried. All right, everyone, stop in the stream. Go your own
Bye.
separate ways.